And what do I do? Do I say anything? What do I do? So this is what you do. You plan accordingly. You get your receipts. You get your itinerary. You get your agenda, right? You get your outline. And you put your key points and you put those dates and those times and those things that happen, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to give them some room to be able to rebuttal what it is that you're saying, because it's your house. You change that pen. So when they come to that door, when they come to that life, when they come over and they doing this right here, it's a doot, 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 doot. Good morning. Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Look, I'm trying it. Y'all know we over here in Texas this morning and in Houston, and the storm came through, and I said I was going to go ahead once we got power and things got somewhat back to normal. Ooh, yeah. So look, y'all coming in this morning. Y'all know it's Thursday. Y'all know how we do. Let me take these off real quick because maybe not. I don't know. So I think that ooh, y'all, Burrow. Hold on. Hold on. Let me tell y'all about Burrow. I'm calling it Burrow because Burrow rolled up in here and caused havoc and still causing havoc, because there are a lot of people that still don't have power and things like that. Houston is trying to come back, get together. This will be the first day that I'm actually doing anything out. Our power came back on, trying to make sure that we are good. Y'all send a prayer out for those that are affected by Burrow, because Burrow came through and acted a doggone fool, and y'all just make sure that y'all throw some prayers and some blessings up for those that are still dealing with the issues. We're still dealing with it, but a lot of us still don't have power, things like that. So I'm hoping that this morning we can spread some cheer, do some things, and hopefully my Wi-Fi don't cut out on me. My internet service don't cut out. It's been spotty, going off and on. So I didn't do a show on Tuesday, but Thursday I said I was going to try to go ahead and do a show, right? All right, y'all. I see y'all coming in. Look, TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Let me know that y'all are here. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, X, Podbean. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some likes. Show me some follows. Show me all of that good stuff like that. Y'all show me. Look, y'all. And then I just want to take a moment. Good morning, Low Country. Good morning. Yeah. We just want to take a moment. Look, I'm trying to hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm gonna take them off because I'm sitting here trying to see y'all, and it seems to be some type of glare or something going on. But I want to send out some prayers and things like that for those that are. We're still dealing with Burrow. Yeah, Burrow came through and acted fool. There was a lot of wind, the rain. There was a lot of flooding, trees down. I was outside yesterday and the day before trying to cut down limbs and bushes and stuff that had fell around the house, around the car. So yeah. So I just want to take a moment this morning and just say that I'm glad that Burrow has passed, I'm glad that we're in the recovery piece and that we're going forward. All right, y'all. So let's do it one more time, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Y'all know what today is. I think I want to start over a little bit. I think I want to wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I think I want to start. Over just a little bit. Um, Hold on. Hey, Miss Gwen. Hey, good morning. Oh, I still hate that y'all don't have lights. I know they were saying that it's like 1.2 million people that don't have lights, and I'm so sorry for that. I'm hoping that your lights come on soon, Miss Gwen. Um, yeah, take care. Be safe. Please let me know if you need anything. Yeah, there's a lot going on here in Houston. But Yeah, yeah. So I want to start over. I just want to do a little something. I want to breathe this morning. I think it's due for us to have a breath this morning. I haven't had a breath in a long time, and the storm was pretty scary. So I want to breathe this morning, if that's okay with you all. If we can actually do that and breathe this morning, I think it would be a good thing. Y'all with me this morning? So yeah, let's do that. Hold on. I'm gonna try to put this up a little bit, and I'm gonna try to sit back just a little bit. All right, y'all. So let's do this morning. Good morning. I know, right? Yeah, I know it's bittersweet this morning here in Houston. But good morning to you. Good morning to you. Y'all know it's Thursday. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know how we normally do it. We're gonna do it a little different this morning because it's Burrow is still affecting us, so it's gonna be a little somber. Yeah. So this is what we're gonna do this morning. Y'all go ahead and show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts. TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Tippity tap, 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 blow them hearts up. Show me some love, roses, stars, whatever it is that you want to give this morning. You want to do YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, all of y'all over there. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this morning, right? But our topic this morning is going to be when you let it go. When you let it go. When you let it go. I want to say it again. When you let it go. That's going to be our topic this morning. So y'all go ahead and grab your cups. We're going to sprinkle it into the cup this morning, and we're going to start off, and then we're going to do what we normally do. Y'all got me? When you let it go. We're going to sprinkle that into the cup. Y'all with me this morning? All right. Y'all, okay then. Come on. Let's go ahead and sip. I'm going to sprinkle it again. Somebody said, okay, yes, when you let it go. That's what we're going to do this morning. When you let it go. That's what we're going to do. All right? Okay. I got you. I'm not leaving you, baby. I'm not leaving you. I got you. We're going to sprinkle it into the cup this morning. When you let it go. Oh, wait a minute. When you let it, wait. When you let it go. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Hold on one more time. When you let it go. That's what I'm talking about. When you let it go. Good morning. All right, y'all. This is what we're going to do this morning. I think we need some breathing this morning, some breath this morning. Hey, Kenny. Kenny said hi. Good morning. So I think that's what we need this morning. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts this morning. So this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to take a breath this morning. We're going to breathe because we believe that breath is life and life is breath. And so we're going to go ahead and take a breath this morning, right? And so we're just going to center ourselves. We're going to clear the room. We're going to bring in some good vibes and things like that. And that's what we're going to do this morning. So this morning, what I want you to do is I want you to plant your feet this morning. I want you to get your energy flowing this morning. Plant your feet, and I want you to think about that thing, right? Think about that thing that has happened to you that you have not been able to change, that you want to change, that has happened to you, and you want to go ahead and enhance it or do whatever it is that you want to do with it. I want you to take that thing in and bring that in, and I want you to understand what it is. So we want to acknowledge, right? Because we believe that breath is life and life is breath. And in order for us to live, we must breathe. And in order for us to breathe, right, I believe that we got to live. You understand what I'm saying? So this morning, this is what I want you to do with me, if you would. I want you to take these breaths with me, and I want you to center yourself, place your feet flat on the ground if you can, right? Or just place them down in front of you and ground yourself. And then I want you to think about the icon, Tina Turner, right? I want you to think about the icon, Tina Turner. And Tina Turner used to do the shoulder action, right? I want you to do the little shoulder action, move your shoulders. I want you to take them up and down, okay? I want you to take them all around, and then I want you to take them to the back and open your chest up, right? So we can get that energy. And that's what I want you to do. Now we're going to take 3 breaths, right? This morning, we're going to take 3 breaths. And in those 3 breaths, the first one, I'm going to count it out, right? I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's not a fast pace. It's a slow count, right? I'll count it out, right? The second one, I won't count it out, but I'll move my hands, right? So you'll know the actual count. And on the third one, what I want you to do is I want you to acknowledge what it is that you are thinking about, what it is that you're feeling. I want you to bring it in, and then I want you to blow it out. And when you blow it out, I want you to blow it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. That way it can't come back around real quick. Y'all with me this morning? That's what we're going to do. So we're taking 3 breaths, right? We're taking 3 breaths this morning, and that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to clear the room. We're going to make sure that everything is good. We're going to make sure that we are centered, and that's why we're going to do it. Y'all with me this morning? If y'all are with me, y'all go ahead and let me know down in the comments that y'all are with me, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, it's going to be 3 breaths, and on the count of 3, I'm going to take the deep breath in, and then we're going to blow it out, okay? And remember the 3rd breath, right? I'll remind you when we get to the 3rd breath. Y'all with me this morning? All right, y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all out there. I see you. Come on this morning. That's what we're going to do. We're going to clear the room. All right. So on the count of 3, we're going to take that deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blow it out. Blow it out. All right. I want y'all to move them shoulders again. Move them shoulders around and take those shoulders to the back and open that chest up. And when you open that chest up, on the count of 3, I want you to take that deep breath in. Y'all with me? 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And out. Ooh. It's that part right there. Now, y'all shouldn't be choking. You shouldn't be having no tightness of the chest. You shouldn't have any of that. It just should be good feeling. Open it up. Now, here's the thing, right? I forgot to say this in the beginning, but if you can't get to 5, get to 3, get to 2, right? It's about the breath. It's about the intentionality of the breath. It's about you breathing and living and breathing. That's what it's about. Y'all with me this morning? All right, y'all, we're going to take this 3rd breath. Now, remember, on this 3rd breath, when you take it in, what you're going to do is you're going to acknowledge what it is. And then when you blow it out, you're going to blow it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. But you're going to make some noise. That's what we're going to do. Now, look, y'all, if y'all at work right now, if y'all are over there and y'all start hollering, I'm not responsible. No, just kidding. Look, make some noise. And that way we let the universe know that we're in control. That's how we do that. Okay. Y'all with me? All right. On the count of 3, we're going to take that deep breath in. That's what we're going to do. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And yes, that's how you do it. Y'all know I don't have no sense, right? Y'all know I don't have no look. That's what you do. You make sure that you are good this morning. Look, y'all, I pulled the microphone out this morning, and then it just went bad. It just went wrong. Wait a minute. I don't know what just happened. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Look, I'm in this morning. I'm in. Good morning. Look, y'all, I believe that if you breathe, right? You breathe because breath is life and life is breath. I believe that you can do that. You can change what's going on in your life. You can reevaluate what's happening. You can take a moment and really like think about what's going on with you, right? A lot of times what I do is I breathe before I reply. I breathe before I respond. I breathe before I go in and do anything. The reason why is because, right, that I need to make sure that I'm good. I need to make sure that I'm settled, that I'm all right, right? And a lot of times, right, a lot of times we go off of emotions, we go off of feelings, and we don't necessarily breathe before we do something. Take a moment and breathe. Breathe because breath is life and life is breath. You need to breathe, right? And I know somebody is out there saying, because somebody just said it right here, you breathe automatically. Yes, you do, right? Yes, you do. However, do you breathe? How deeply do you breathe? Do you breathe to understand? When we say breathe, we mean take a moment before you react. Think about where you're at and what you're doing and how you're doing it, right? Think about what you're going to do and how you're going to say it. Think about how things are going to come across, because 9 times out of 10, when we react, we react. We don't think about the consequences or anything in that moment of reacting, right? So here's what I do, right? Normally what I do is I do one of those things, look, I know I know I'm about to go in here. I know I'm about to have to do this and do that. All right, type. All right, type. All right, you can do this, right? You can do this. You can go in here. You can say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To make sure that you do what you need to do. And I'm not just saying it on a defensive mode. I'm saying it on the offense as well. I'm saying it in life in general, right? A lot of times we are rolling through this world. We're rolling through this life and we're not breathing. We're uptight. We have anxiety. We're scared. We're doing all of these things. Take a moment and breathe. Bring it down, right? Take it off of 10 and bring it down to 5 or 4, right? And in that way, you can rationalize or you can understand what's happening in front of you. You know how things are going like this. Things are happening. And a lot of times we're not breathing. The one thing that we do know about science and we do know about life and we do know about our bodies is that as soon as we tense up, as soon as something starts happening, it's the first thing that it's our breath, right? Our adrenaline gets to flowing, our blood gets to flowing, and all of that. And then you can have shortness of breath. You can do or your mind is going so fast that you're like, breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. I was talking with someone yesterday, and they were just like, and I said, breathe. I'm breathing. No. I need you to breathe. Like, take a moment and breathe. I don't know if y'all understand the power in just breathing, just acknowledging your breath, acknowledging that it's life, acknowledging that you are living. I don't know if you understand the power in that. And that's what I told the individual yesterday. And they was like, well, Titan, thank you so much. And I was like, no, I breathe I do it all the time. I stop. I have to get my zen, because sometimes this world is going and going and going, right? And sometimes you get lost in the sauce. Sometimes you over there hoping and praying that you don't go off. Sometimes you hoping and praying you don't flip the table. Sometimes you hoping and praying that you just don't do nothing because you're in a position right now that you're not breathing. That's just what it is, right? That's just what it is. And I'm going to say that's the way I feel. So I learned a long time ago that I have to take my time, that I have to go somewhere, right? And then even if I'm in the middle of chaos, let me take a moment and focus on where I'm at and what I'm doing. Because a lot of times we don't do that. A lot of times we do not do that. So with that being said, I want you to take a moment, right? And I want you to breathe. And it doesn't matter how many times a day you do this, just make sure that you breathe. Make sure that you understand that you are here. You are worthy. You're supposed to be here. Make sure that you are looking at who you are and what you are and where you are in life. All right, y'all. Look. I know y'all probably said, God doggone Titan. You just had to get real this morning. I was like, no, but I was reminded on yesterday when I told this individual to just breathe. Like there are a lot of things that are going to come your way, and we process things differently, right? So some of us will process it in the manner of we can process it fast and we're good, but some of us have to slow things down so we can catch it, so we can understand where we're at. And when we don't slow it down, then things happen that we probably don't intend for it to happen, but they happen, right? So just be careful with that and breathe. I don't think there's anything wrong with you taking a moment and focusing on your breath, because breath is life and life is breath, period. All right, y'all. So here's the topic this morning, right? We talked about it already. We put it in the cup and we didn't took a sip out of the cup, but we're going to take another one. All right. When you let it go. When you let it go. Here we go. All right. Let me sip one more time. Hold on. Oh, that's good right there. I know what y'all are saying. I know, because I'm looking at you and I see you over here. I see your comments. Let's see what you say right here. Hold on. Hey, good morning, CX. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Tammy. Good morning. Good. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Daryl. Good morning. Hey, y'all over there. Look, y'all. Y'all know what it is this morning. We're gonna go ahead and get into it this morning. Hey, Marcia. Good morning. Or Marcy. Good morning. Hey, $10. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. All right. So here's the thing, right? When you let it go, that's what we're going to talk about this morning. When you let it go, right? So, of course, I had a conversation yesterday and I was sitting here talking with them and I was just saying that it's crazy. So here's the hold on, y'all. My thing was falling here. So here's the thing, right? So this person says to me, well, Titan, can we talk? And I said, sure. Yeah, you know, I don't mind talking, right? Not really doing a whole lot or whatever have you. So Titan, here's the thing. So I have this relationship. This is what they're saying to me. I have this relationship that I let go of. We're no longer together. We don't have a relationship, but they keep coming back and I keep, having to remind them of the relationship and remind them of this and remind them of that. And I said, oh, okay, like that. And they said, well, I just want to know, am I wrong for reminding them of what they've done to me? Because they keep coming back and thinking that everything is gravy, everything is good, everything is okay. And I said, well, what do you mean they keep coming? Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. All right, there we go. Look, it looked like it was a little blur on my screen. All right. So they were saying, well, they just keep coming back and, and I didn't forgave them, but I'm just not going to do, this and that like that. Just like you said, Titan, I forgave them, but I didn't forget. So I acknowledge what it was like that. And I said, okay. And then they said, well, I just want to know, am I wrong or am I, should I not even play with them or should I didn't do? And I said, well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So this person is your ex. And they were like, yes. And I said, so you've let it go, right? Well, what do you mean let it go? The relationship. Like y'all are done. Well, yeah, I mean, we're done, but that doesn't mean that I said, well, wait, hold on before we go down that road. I just have to I just need you to answer a couple of questions for me because this is going to determine, like, right? Like you asked a question, were you wrong? And I'm not saying that and in grand scheme of things that you're wrong, but from my standpoint, from the story that you told, I can be able to say, that this is what it is or whatnot, right? Okay, yeah, I know you got to do your Iyanla Fix My Life stuff. I said, okay, y'all, I don't know what that Iyanla Fix My Life stuff is, but look, if that's what I got to do, then that's what I got to do, right? So You are done with this person, right? You're done with him. Y'all are no longer together, correct? So how long have y'all not been together? Oh, it's been like 9 years. I said, okay. And this person keeps coming back, right? Yeah, well, they say that they just want to be friends, or they just want to be acquaintances or something like that. And I said, well, wait, so y'all are still around each other? Well, yeah, we still have a lot of things together. We still know the same people. We still da 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 da. And I said, okay, right? So you've let it go. Titan, you asked me that already. Because here's my thing. This is why I'm asking the question, right? And this is why the topic this morning is when you let it go. Because what I'm hearing from you is that you have not let it go. You have not let it go. Whatever that it is, you haven't let it go. Because there's a reason why you are constantly putting this person into persecution or jail, right? And I'm not saying, y'all, that you got to go back to your ex. I'm not saying that you got to have all this kumbaya moments and all this. I'm not saying you have to have that. But here's what I'm talking about: your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual, right? This is what I'm talking about, your health overall. When you let something go, right, you can't go back and pick it up again to only let it go again. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have done something and you said, okay, come to me, talk to me, and then we're going to squash it. We're going to let it go. We're going to resolve this, and we're going to let it go. When you let it go, you can't go back and pick it up. Because here's what I'm hearing from this individual. You haven't let it go yet, meaning you haven't dealt with it. You haven't resolved it. You haven't did it. You have done none of this as of yet, right? Well, now, Titan, I don't believe that. I let it go. We're not even together no more. We don't da 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 da. And I said, but look how your voice just changed speaking about it. Look how your body language just shifted speaking about it. If you have let it go, it will not bother you like that. You understand what I'm saying? And then here's something that I want to put out there into the universe. When you let it go, let it go. Don't go when you are at the front door and you say that I'm done with it at the front door. Don't close the front door and run around to the back door and try to grab it again. Or don't try to go through the garage or try to go through the window. When you let it go, let it go. It does no good for you to keep picking it back up. It does no good for this relationship that you are trying to salvage or not trying to salvage, or you want to somewhat have some type of salvage for it. Because what you're doing is you are persecuting, you are putting this person, you are being judge and jury all over again and again and again and again. When you let it go, let it go. When you let it go, let it go. When you let it go, let it go. Unless you have not truly let it go. Because this is what I want to say to you. Come close. Come in. Come in. Come in. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. Boop, 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 boop. Hello. This is to everybody out there in the lands, across the lands. When you have dealt with something, when you have come to a consensus that I'm dealing with it, I'm going to come to you. We're going to hash it out. We're going to talk about it. Either you are done or you're done. Meaning that I'm done with it. I've let it go, period. Or I'm dealing with you on this level. However, I've still let it go. So I can tell you today that I'm done with it. I can tell you that our relationship has changed. I can tell you that I'm not going to play this game with you anymore. But I'm done. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't set the expectations of our relationship. When you let it go, you let it go. I had to bring the speaker up. I had to bring my microphone up so I could be loud for everybody. When you let it go, let it go. It is not healthy for you to hold on to something that you told somebody you've let go. You constantly bring it up. Now, here's the thing. What happened to you should not have happened to you. But how do you get past it? Either you want a relationship with him or you don't. There should be no in between. So they say to me, well, Titan, it's easy for you to say something like that. It's not that. I said, I have been there. I have been to the darkness. I have been there. I vacationed there. But it wasn't healthy for me. It wasn't healthy for me. I thought I made this person miserable. I thought I made this person feel the way that I felt. But in turn, me making them feel like that, I was feeling the same way. Anxiety, hurt, my heart aching, my mind, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. When you let it go, let it go. It does no good for you to constantly bring it up. And I know what you're saying. You're probably saying to yourself or saying out loud or saying to this monitor right now, the TV, the computer screen, your phone. You're probably saying, Titan, but yeah, I'm letting them know it. But are you really? Because how many times are you going to let them know it? How many times are you going to constantly bring it up until you're bitter and angry all the time about whatever it is that this person has done to you? I'm not saying that you shouldn't let nobody know it. I'm not saying that you should not acknowledge what has happened to you. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you constantly bringing it up and you're saying that you let it go. You're saying that you've dealt with it. You say that you are past it, but you're constantly bringing it up and using it as a weapon. You didn't let it go. At the front door, you said, I let it go. But as soon as that front door closed, you saw another opportunity with the garage door being open. So you run over there to let them know it again. When the garage door closes, you saw a window was open. So you ran over to the window to only tell them again. When you let it go, you got to let it go. Not for them. And I know y'all, you're probably saying, Titan, here you go. This is Yana fixing my life. I'm going to let them know it because they did this to me. But here's the thing. Look at all this energy that you're exerting to let them know it. Look at all of this energy. Look at all this power that you are exerting to let this person know, to let them know it when you say that you were done with it. So one of two things. Either you're just nasty and vindictive like that, and that's just who you are, and that's what you're always going to be, so no change. Or you're not done with it. Period. What we say is something good, but what you do is something different. When you let it go, you have to let it go. And the universe is telling you, right? Those headaches, that heartache, that anxiety, that thing that you don't know what's happening, but you always got to be on 10 every time you come around something like this. And look, y'all, we all know the body holds a score. The body holds on to that pain, that trauma, that anxiety. The body holds on to it. So you're sitting here thinking that you're done, but you haven't resolved it, right? To the point that you're okay. I'm not talking about the other person. I'm talking about you. You ever had somebody do something to you, and then you go on in your life, and your life feel like it's in turmoil, up and down, and scattered all over the place, and then you look at them, and they just living their life. Woo, what? We don't know how they're living their life. We don't know what they're dealing with on a mental, emotional, and spiritual level. We don't know. We can only tell you what we see. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of times what we do is that we don't understand that we have not let it go. You are sitting here waddling in that same sorrow, that same nastiness, that same craziness that you told this person that you let go. You told yourself, you told your God, you told your spirit, you told the universe, I let it go. I'm done. But when the thing happens, when it rears its ugly head, and it will, you are reminded all over again how they done you, how you feel, how you're less than, whatever it is that they did to you. You understand what I'm saying? And I know, y'all, this is a tall glass or tall order to have, but I'm saying when you let it go. So I was talking to this individual and I said to them, you said you let it go, but you haven't let it go. And then here go the individual, what Titan, here you go with that Iyanla fix my life. So I'm gonna put this microphone back, y'all. Here you go with that Iyanla fix my life stuff. And I said, but friend, right now you are rigid. Right now you are yelling. Right now you are angry. But you've let it go? Take a moment and breathe. Titan, I don't want to breathe. I want to go over here. Well, why are you like that right now? Think about this. If this is still affecting how you live today, we got to do something. We got to change something. We got to seek out something, professional help, whatever it may be. I'm here to help you, but this is not good for you. A lot of times we cannot conquer something or deal with it because we cannot call it by its name. We can't tell you what it is because we've buried it under a lot of crap. Well, Titan, I just don't believe that he gets to walk around here scot-free. I don't know if he's walking around here scot-free, right? I don't know if that's what's happening right now. What I do know is that your whole demeanor, your whole position, your whole aura has changed when this particular person was introduced to the conversation. And I don't know if you see that. I don't even know if you understand that. But when you let it go, you got to let it go. I'm not saying that you forget it, right? But you cannot be judge and jury every time you see this person because it brings up these things that you said that you've dealt with, right? And you haven't. So here's the thing. Well, Titan, I know that you've had da-da-da-da-da. Yes, I have. But let me talk to you real quick. Y'all know I talked about this friendship that I had that I told this person that I know that they know from what happened with us, right? That it changed us. And I have no qualms about that. A lot of my friends that know me and her both said that they were saying, oh, well, you shouldn't do this, but you should, because she didn't do it. No. Mm-mm. Friends, family, loved ones, village, tribe, gang, chosen family. You don't get to tell me how to feel about the way somebody did something to me, right? That's not how that works, right? Once it's done, it's done. And I'm going to handle it accordingly. I didn't get angry. I didn't get mad. I was a little shook because I thought that we were friends. I thought that we were loved ones. I thought that we were family, right? But I said I had to let it go because it wasn't going to do any good for me to hold this grudge. And every time I see you and things like that, it's like cancer. It will fester. And when every time I open it up to the air, it will spread. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So I told this person, we had a conversation. I did not like how you treated me. I did not like what you did to me, right? I didn't like how you came at me. Well, I'm so glad, Titan, that we had this conversation. Hold on, let me finish. You know this changes us forever. We will not have the relationship that we had before. And y'all, this is Titan. This is what I'm saying. I'm so used to being the person to apologize and just accept what it is. That's what I've been doing, right? All those years, that's what I have been doing. And I hate to say it because my grandmother was always the passive one, right? She would say things like, I got to live here when you're gone. I have to do this and this and this, right? And nothing against my grandmother. God bless her soul. Love her to death, right? That was her way of getting through life and being who she was, right? But that's not me. That's not me. I don't deserve for you to step on me and wipe your feet on me every chance you get. Now, if I did something wrong, right, check me. Let me know what it is. But you don't have the right to come at me sideways. And then when you find out the truth, you want to come back and apologize, right? But you went hard in the paint on me. That changed everything for me. Because the once time that I thought, look, y'all, look, the one time that I thought I could trust someone and you trusted me. And then here's the thing about the whole situation. The thing that I supposedly had said didn't even compare to what's between these two ears about what I know about your life. It was a minute, small thing that I was supposedly had done, but I didn't do. And I asked them in the beginning, I said, did you check your sources? What did I actually say? What did I say? Because see, here's the thing. I'm one of those people, I have receipts. I'm not going to play the game with you. If I said it, I said it. I'm a big boy, right? I'm a big old black gay man who's HIV. I'm in this piece. So I'm not going to play the game with you. So I asked the person, right? What did I say? What did I supposedly say to somebody that I wasn't supposed to say that you told me that was a secret that I was supposed to keep? You couldn't tell me. And I said, you got to be joking, right? This is somebody going to jump out and say you being, this is a joke. This is something for TV. Oh, no, Titan, I can't believe you. I trusted you. I bada. And I said, what? So I told them before we left that part, I said, you do know that when you find out the truth, this is going to change us forever. Oh, I know. Well, whatever. I just can't believe you did that. Okay. All right. 2 weeks later, they contact me. And they say, well, Titan, I mean, it was just, like this and that and bada. Okay. So what happened? I already know what happened because I know I didn't say it. I know that's not what I do. Friendships are hard to come by. And it's not you're my friend. It's an earned thing with me. I don't just call you my friend. That's just not how I do things. So if we are sitting here, my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family, when I say that y'all are it, that means that I have vetted y'all. I've chosen y'all. Y'all are part of my family because. So here's the thing. When you tell me now that you're sorry that you went, but y'all have to understand the magnitude of how hard in the paint they went on what they thought I had said and done. How they went from A to Z and back. So I didn't say it. So I didn't do you wrong. You found out that it was your own family. Okay. Well, I hope this changes. I hope this resolves everything with us. It doesn't resolve everything with us because there is no more a thing with us. We're done. This changes us forever. Well, but Titan, this and that. No. Well, you should have thought about, you should have breathed. You should have took a breath before you went hard in the paint on me. Because see, this is what happens, y'all. People do things like this and they don't know how traumatizing that is to you. I don't want that trauma. I don't need it. I'm not going to re-traumatize myself. So let me tell you, going forward, how we will be. Let me protect my own peace. And then somebody said in the comments, well, you can give them a second chance. No. See, here's the thing. First time, y'all know how I always say it. First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. This wasn't the first time that she had done something like this. So I said, okay, you know what? We all get in a little uproar. We all feel some kind of way. So I'm going to let her make it. First time, shame on her. Because you should really know what friendship means, what family means. So it shouldn't have been the first time in the first place. But hey, I digress. First time, shame on you. Second time, it will be shame on me. It will not be a third time. I let you make it because I felt that you was up in arms and you was, having your moment and feeling some kind of way. So I let you make it. You don't get a third chance. And sometimes, y'all, some things happen in your life that you got to end it the first chance. Like, that's it. Like, you did it. Oh, we done. We don't ever have to. Oh, no. I don't have no time for it. So then all the people come out the woodwork. They come out the woodwork. Titan, I can't believe you doing her like this. I can't believe you did it. And I told them I am a grown man. You don't get to come into my life and rationalize like these. Y'all have been bamboozled and hoodwinked to think that these reality shows are real in the sense of this is not a setup. Y'all don't get to put us in a room together and get us to hash it out. Me and you must never. No. I'm grown. I am grown enough to understand the consequences of my actions. Y'all stop letting these people run into your life and run amok and re-traumatize you all over again because it's something that they got to get off their chest and they got to do. That's not for me. That is not for me. So going back to the conversation with the young lady, I told her, you got to let that go. Titan, I've let it go. Evidently not. Evidently not. Because you're still going through it right now. Now, here's the thing. Say your piece. Do whatever it is you feel you need to do. But let it go. Because when you let it go, you got to let it go. Like I said earlier, you let it go at the front door. I don't want to see you running around the back door trying to get in to grab it again. When you didn't pray it away, when you didn't give it to God, when you didn't give it up, when you didn't do whatever it is that you're doing, right? When you didn't let it go, you gave it to God. Quit going back and yanking it again. Quit going back and praying for it again. Because that's what you're doing. No, Titan, I'm not doing that. I gave it to God and God didn't heal me from it. Really? Because right now you acting a fool. Right now you up in arms about something that you let go 9 years ago. 9 years ago. And this is not a blame the victim. This is not, oh, get this out your head. And no, I'm saying if you're going to deal with it, then you deal with it. But don't sit up here and play the game. Play the fool like you done dealt with it and you are sitting over here about to have an aneurysm because you ain't dealt with it. How does somebody have that much power over you if you've dealt with it? How does something like this have that much power over you if you've dealt with it? When you let it go, you got to let it go. Now, y'all, I'm not saying that you got to be mean and nasty. I'm not saying that you got to be underhanded or vindictive. But when I told her, the person that did what they did to me, when I told her that it was done, it was over, there was no coming back. I got to protect my peace. Because in reality, you traumatized me by accusing me of something that I did not do. And the trauma in it was that you did not believe me when I told you that I didn't do it. So just imagine a grown man sitting here begging and pleading for you to believe him on something he didn't do. You have sent me to the prison. You have sent me, you've condemned me to hell. And then 2 weeks later, you find out that I did not do it. Here you come trying to rationalize the way you acted and why you acted and all of that. And I said, you're right. You're a grown woman, right? You're a grown woman. This is what you did. Well, I'm a grown man and this is what I'm doing. We are done. I let it go. I heard her out. I understood. And I applauded her for coming to me and talking to me, right? But yeah, I could have been vindictive. I could have been nasty. I could have threw it up in her face every chance I got. No. What for? What for? Why am I doing this to me? And y'all, I want to say this again to the young lady that I was talking to on yesterday. And she said she understood after the conversation and stuff. But this is what I want to say. Think about what you are doing to yourself. You are trying to harm and hurt them, but you are not harming and hurting them like you are hurting yourself. Stop hurting you. Be done with it. Let it go. Resolve it if you can. Now, everything that we got going on, everything that's happening, you're not going to be able to do. You're not going to be able to resolve. Everything does not have a quick fix. Some things take time. Love takes time. Come on, Mariah Carey. It takes time. So what I want to say to you this morning, right? When you let it go, you got to let it go. And y'all, if you are letting it go and you are still upset and angry about it, you didn't let it go. If you let it go and every chance you get, you're trying to harm the other person because you've let it go, if you are trying to do that, then you have not let it go. When you let it go, you let it go. I'm done with it. Now, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to read you your rights. I'm not going to read these receipts. I'm not going to make sure that you understand that I know that you know that I know that I know that you know that I know that, yeah, we didn't dealt with this. I got that part. But 9 years later, you still trying to resolve it, and you resolved it 9 years ago? Y'all, I am a firm believer in protecting my peace. I believe that I am the only one that can protect my peace by what surrounds me, the boundaries that I have, the barriers that have gone on. I'm the captain. I'm the steward. I'm the one that drives this ship. So when I go over here, if I invite it in, if they close the front door and I ran around to the back door, if they close the back door and I went to the window, if they close the window and I went to the garage, that's on me. When you let it go, you got to let it go. And then you can't be mad when somebody call you on your ish. You cannot be upset when somebody call you on your stuff. When you can't be upset when the ish hit the fan and everything is stinking and somebody says, do you know? Do you see yourself? You can't be mad at that. So the young lady I was talking to yesterday, she called herself being mad with me. She even hung up the phone. Well, we were on FaceTime, but she hung up. And I just said to myself when she hung up, okay, because I'm not mincing words. I'm not mincing words. This has been again and again and again. So when you let it go, you let it go. First thing about letting something go is to acknowledge what it is, to acknowledge what it's doing to you, to understand how it shows up in your life. Acknowledge it. You acknowledge it, right? And if you can work through it, then you work through it. Whether it be I'm going to accept you, you're going to stay in my life, or whether it be I got to let you go. Whatever way you let it go, you let it go. Stand by that. Stick by that. And don't play the game. Don't play the fool. I don't wish no bad on nobody. So when something tragic happened in her family, I contacted her. When something tragic happened in my family, she contacted me. So I don't wish no bad on nobody. We just don't have that relationship anymore. Y'all with me? When you let it go, let it go. And it's for you. It's for you. It's not for them. It is for you. Everything that you do, everything that you accept in your life, everything that you hash up or continuously to deal with is for you. And there's going to come a time, there will be a time when you have to stand up and be accounted for, that you are the person, you're responsible for your life. Tamara says, sometimes it's hard to let go, but it got easier. Indeed. And Tamara, we know life is life, and so it won't be easy. But protect your peace. Protect your peace. YRL said, amen. Wanda said, amen. Okay. YRL said, no, she did it to herself. And that part. So y'all, so here's the thing. Wait, hold on. I saw somebody else. Tamara said, I need to hear this. YRL said, good morning, gang family. I've missed y'all so much. Indeed. Tamara said, good morning, friend. I've been looking for you live. Yes, y'all. So I'm going to finish this out. But y'all know Hurricane Burrow came through and did a number on us. And so I was out for a while. But so I want to say this. When you are doing these things for you, understand that it won't be easy. Because my grandmother used to always say, anything worth having is worth working for. If I worked for the relationship, it will not be easy to let it go. But this is what I want to say to you. You have a responsibility for you, for your life. You have a responsibility for you and your life. I'm not saying that you cannot take somebody else's life and you can't have empathy or sympathy or things like that. I'm not saying that you can't have that. But at the end of the day, when you are dealing with these issues and these problems, these are yours to deal with, right? So you have to deal with them accordingly. And what I mean by that is that when I wake up in the morning and the first thing that I go to is something that you've done to me, for me to have peace, I got to deal with it. I got to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? I have to acknowledge what it is. I have to acknowledge what it's doing to my life. When you let it go, I got to acknowledge that I have not let it go. Even though I said it 555 million times, I haven't let it go. Then the question becomes, what is it doing to me? Is this healthy for me? Do I have peace? When you let it go, let it go. Because what's going to happen is that it's going to continue to come back because you left the garage door open. It's going to continue to come back because you left the window open. It's going to continue to come back because you didn't put the deadbolt on the front door. When you let it go, let it go. Stop calling for it. Stop reaching for it. Stop going back to the darkness for it. It's no longer yours. Let it go. When you have prayed it away and loosed it, stop going back. Stop going back to your God. Stop going back to the Spirit. Stop going back and picking it up again. Well, you know what, God? I prayed it away, but I'm not really done with it. So let me just wipe the dust off of it and let me look at it again because I need to make sure, that I really let it go. No, you said you let it go. Be careful when you're trying to reconcile for those things that you've let go. Because 9 years later, if that thing is still a thing, you never let it go in the first place. And understand why you keep picking it up and why it keep causing the same pain and agony and the hurt and the trauma that it caused 9 years ago. Why? Why? Hey, Riri. Riri said, good morning. Hey, good morning, Riri. Chill Positivity said, good morning. Titan in the morning. Hey, Chill Positivity. Good morning. Y Royale said, if you're not careful, your peace will turn into a mental health situation. And that part, y'all, and here's the thing. We have to understand that our peace is our peace. We hold things differently. We deal with things differently. Just because somebody over here dealt with it this way doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to deal with it the same way or not. I believe that trauma is just like that. You ever seen anybody get into a car accident? 3 people in the car have 3 different feelings or 3 different ways to deal with it. They looking at it like, oh, wait, oh, I'm good. But the next person in the car may be horrible with it. The next person in the car may have anxiety. The next person in the car may be scared, loud noises. Who knows? It affects people differently. Make sure that you're living your life. Make sure that you are protecting your peace. And make sure when you let it go, you let it go. Let it go. So to end this, I told the young lady, I said, I'm not going to tell you anything to hurt or harm you. But we got to be real with ourselves. We have to be real. And y'all, this is not a, Titan, you had to read her rights, or Titan, you had to do it. No. Because I know how it feels to say that I have let something go only to go around and pick it up again. I know how it feels, right? For somebody to treat me as if I'm a criminal, right? And constantly read me my rights, constantly be judge and jury on my life. And you don't know what's going on in the background. So to this young lady, I told her, I cannot be your judge and jury. What I'm talking about today is when you let it go for your own health, for your own mental capacity, for your own mental, spiritual, emotional, physical health. Let it go. And what letting it go means is that either you're going to have to deal with it on some level, seek out professional help, or stop inviting that thing back into your life again and again and again. The same way I told the person that did me the way that they did. I told them, oh, this changes us. We're never going to be the same. And that's not a me coming off. But y'all, look, I'm not saying, again, that you got to be vindictive or nasty, but I want you to stand firm on who you are. Stop letting people wipe their feet on you like you're a doormat. Those days are done. And you don't have to be mean and nasty, but you need to stand up and let them know that you're not doing this no more. I'm not playing with you like that. That is not my ministry. Yes, I love life. Yes, I love the sun, the moon, and the stars. Yes, I love my God. Yes, I want salvation and all of these things. But what you don't get to do is to wipe your feet on me and treat me as such. Treat me as garbage. Take me out to the curb so they can pick me up. No. You don't get to do that to me, right? But I need to let you go for my sanity, for my peace, for my love, for my life. I got to let you go. Because you came in my life, run amok, cause havoc, caused me to go to a place that I should not be. And I had to fight all the way back to some peace. And I'm going to let you come and do it again. That's what I'm going to do. When you let it go, you got to let it go. And sometimes, right, voluntarily, I can let you go. But sometimes life is going to life so much that it's going to be involuntary. Something will happen that I have to let you go. And I got to call a spade a spade. I got to call a thing a thing. I cannot sit here and play, oh, well, he was going through, oh, well, she was going through, oh, they had da 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 da. Well, what about me? I'm sitting over here going through the trauma again because I'm trying to get to heaven, or I'm trying to live a good life, or I'm trying to be blessed. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? All right, y'all, look, this is about that time. We're about done. I just want to say this to you all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Look, when you let it go, right? If it keeps coming back around, then you have not let it go, right? Because see, the thing that I'm saying here is that if it keeps coming back around, you are not clear on your boundaries. You are not clear on your expectations. You were not clear on what it was. You must be clear. And if you're not clear, work towards some clarity. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Miss Gwen said that part. What about me? It's that part. Y'all, for some reason, I'm going to say this and I got to get out of here. But for some reason, we have been led to believe that we must always be the doormat. We must always be the one apologizing. We must always be the one, right, to take the L. That's not how life is supposed to be. I don't believe. I don't believe God put you on this earth for you to be a doormat, for somebody to wipe their feet on you every chance they get. I don't believe that you are married, right, to chaos and destruction. I don't believe that. But I believe that we are responsible for who we are and how we show up. And sometimes we open that door. We take the locks off. We take the brakes off and we let things just go. Whether we're tired, whether we just don't have the strength, whatever it may be. But I'm saying to you today, when you let it go, let it go. I'm saying to you today, when you let it go, let it go. And you're not letting it go for them. You're letting it go for you. That part. 2 tears in a bucket. I'm not worried about them over there because what's happening is that it's affecting me. It's making me feel some kind of way. Okay? It's making me feel some kind of way. You feel me? So today, when you let it go, I want y'all to take a sip with me before we go today, because we're going to let it go today. Imagine that it's in this cup. Imagine that thing, that person, that place, that feeling is in this cup. And what we're going to do is we're going to sip it. It's going to go away because it's going to have to come out some other kind of way. Look. I'm in control. I'm at peace. I've let it go. That part. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace and blessings to you. And y'all know how we normally do this. I'm so glad that my internet and stuff stayed on this morning. So I'm really, really. Wait, I'm trying to figure out what's going on out here. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. Look, y'all. Woo. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, hold on. Wait. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I was trying to, man, we got some things going on around the neighborhood right now. And so I was just, forgive me. I'm hoping. Okay, y'all with me? Okay, I'm sorry. Woo. Look, y'all, it lasted, y'all. Y'all know, we got power things going on here in Houston. So I apologize. Look like I don't know what just happened just now. But anyways, so let me say this before I get out of here this morning. Okay. Ah, man. Look, when you let it go, right? So I want to say this to you all. I don't know if nobody told you today, nobody told you yesterday, nobody told you last week, last month, or last year. I want to tell you today that I love you right where you're at in this moment. Right where you're at in this moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to return it with a receipt. I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. So I want you to take those arms of yours, those hands. If you can't do it physically, do it mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I want you to wrap them around you. And I want you to hug yourself real tight. And I want you to put your name where my name is. And I want you to say these words into your phone, into your laptop, into the mirror, to the ceiling, to the floor, to the universe, to the wherever it is. I want you to say it, and I want you to put your name where my name is. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is, right? That's what I want you to do today. I love you right where you're at in this moment. We have love. This world is made of love, but we need more love, love of self. I love you right where you're at in this moment, right? All right, let's do it. Wow, Royale, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, good morning to you. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Shannon, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Gwen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Chill Positivity, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Just, I love you. I'm sorry. Abernathy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Riri, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tilo, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Wanda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Big Black, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Chris, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paula, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Terry, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tamara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Marcy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. $10, I love you right where you're at in this moment. TJ, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Kwame, I love you right where you're at in this moment. CC, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Kenny, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Linda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Toot, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Pieces, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Claire, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Carlos, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it. Carlos, let's see. Jen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ken, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Alicia, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Pi, I think this is how you say it. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Okay. DJ Magic, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I don't know what the comment is. You look like I don't even know. Well, hey, welcome to the morning show. I love you all right where you're at in this moment. Remember, you will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. Squeeze yourself real tight. Love on yourself and love yourself where you are right now in this moment. Flaws and all. Peace and blessings to you until next time. Y'all be good. And y'all know how to do it. Y'all know what you do. Yes. All right. Next time.